Greetings and welcome to another impressions video here at Words About Games, and today we're going to be looking at Super Mario Party. The Mario Party franchise makes its triumphant debut on Nintendo Switch by rectifying the mistakes of its most recent past entry, returning the core gameplay mode of the virtual board game after an egregious error on the part of the Wii U's Mario Party 10. The result is a game that feels like a return to form, with a game that feels familiar enough to appeal to fans of the series, but also coming in strong with a few new ideas to help keep things a little bit fresh. It can't be overstated how central to the fun of Mario Party the board game is. On their own, Super Mario Party's minigames are fun diversions with friends for about 20 minutes before everyone gets kinda bored and searches for something else to do. With the context of Mario Party's trademark friendship-ruining board game at its heart, Super Mario Party is a great party game to break out when you've got friends over and want to have some Switch-related fun. And yes, Super Mario Party is most definitely a game that could potentially destroy your relationships, or at the very least have you on non-speaking terms with your family, partner, or friends for a period of time. Super Mario Party follows the classic board game format of its predecessors. 4 players navigate a board filled with hazards, power-ups, and plenty of ways to screw over your opponents, all in the pursuit of stars. Whoever has the most stars at the end of a match is the winner. You'll mostly gain stars by being the first one to reach Toadette on the board, who will then relocate and start the race all over again. Of course, there are plenty of ways to tilt the odds in your favour. Power-ups that increase your speed, slow down your opponents, or transport you to Toadette's location are all present. Then there are special spaces that can do things such as blow your opponents up, change the layout of the board itself, or even just outright steal other people's stars. There are a ton of different types of spaces for you to land on to really keep things interesting. To help you on your way are character-specific dice blocks, which are new to Super Mario Party. Before, selecting a character would simply be a matter of preference, deciding which avatar you wanted to play purely by picking your favourite Mario character. Now, each one comes with their own custom dice, in addition to the standard 1 to 6. Each dice will modify the way you can approach moving around the board and add a tactical element to the board game. Some characters have dice that offer high-risk, high-reward situations which can see you rocket across the board, but also potentially stand still and lose coins. Others offer a smaller range of more consistent numbers for the more risk-averse player. You're also able to recruit allies as you move around, allowing you to expand your available dice options with other characters' blocks, further increasing your tactical options as you progress. It's a brilliant addition to a game that is otherwise the embodiment of chaos, allowing players to take some measure of control and literally roll the dice on a chance at gaining an advantage. Between turns, players will face off in Mario Party's ritual minigames, taking each other on in free-for-alls or occasionally teaming up to battle for coins, which are used in the board game to buy items and break ties between players with an equal amount of stars. As a main focus for the game, which they can be online, and I'll touch on that in a moment, they're fun distractions that won't really hold your attention for long. Their shorter appearances every so often while playing Super Mario Party's board game, however, are welcome moments of levity, adding to the party atmosphere of playing with friends. The games themselves are fine for the most part. No mini-games really stand out or feel special, but there aren't any clunkers here either. They're played in such short bursts and are clearly to support the structure of Super Mario Party's board game, so while they're a lot of fun in the moment, you'll probably forget about them as quickly as they're finished. All of this culminates in an ending that will award players a couple of bonus stars for their performance during the game. Players can gain stars for collecting the most coins, winning the most minigames, moving the most spaces, and more. There are a few different ways of getting bonus stars, and Super Mario Party does a good job of randomizing them for each playthrough, meaning players won't simply be able to focus on guaranteed ways of earning bonus stars after the game is concluded. While it can feel devastating to have victories snatched away in the post-game, bonus stars help keep things interesting right to the very end, ensuring that even if one player has a commanding lead during the game itself, their victory is far from assured. The only misstep Super Mario Party makes, and it's a big one, is in its online functionality. While it is possible to play Super Mario Party solo with the AI taking the role of other players, which is decent but makes all kinds of strange decisions, playing with friends is where the truly best experiences will come from. So it's baffling that Super Mario Party only allows you to play certain minigames online with your friends. The board game, which is the main mode of the game, isn't playable online. While it's understandable that this is a party game that is best experienced with people in the same room, that isn't always possible, even with the Switch's portability. But for whatever reason, Nintendo have decided to not make Super Mario Party's most entertaining mode, by far, something you can play with friends online. As someone who rarely has the chance to play a multiplayer game with friends in person, and who is looking forward to playing Super Mario Party with said friends, it's an incredibly disappointing oversight that means that, for however good this game is, I'll probably not really have the chance to play it all that much. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you've enjoyed it, please keep it here at Words About Games. We've got tons of content, including our weekly podcast, more impressions videos, patch notes, and our weekly indie game of the week. We also stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/wordsaboutgames every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And most importantly, have a great day.